Hello and welcome to Danger Zone Monopoly Edition. Or maybe it's Monopoly Danger Zone Edition. I am not quite sure how they do it. So I'm down here in Atlantic City, which is a couple hour drive from New York. And as I've mentioned before, coin pushers are still illegal in Kansas City despite all the casinos that don't have them. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But in my late teens and early 20s, I used to do a lot of Monopoly tournaments. And that's where I am now, at a Monopoly tournament. Now, how good am I? Well, let's just say that I won some, I lost some, but I'm much better than the average Monopoly player because if you actually practice and you actually study, yes, you can study Monopoly, and you play by the actual written rules. It's an amazing game, and never mind, I could go on about it for hours, and probably will. So what happens is I get a call from my old friend Bob Everly. And he says, "Hey John, you're in New York. I'm in Atlantic City. Why don't you come on down and we'll do a tournament for old time's sake?" And I said, "Listen, I'm 61. I just don't have the musculature to play Monopoly anymore. You know, rolling the dice over and over will hurt my carpal tunnel." Anyway, he said, "John, don't give me that crap. You always give me a bunch of crap." I said, "Okay, you're right." So he says, "Look, here's what's going on. I see you have a coin pushing channel." And it's, I got to say, when I started this coin pushing thing, I did not think the fame and fortune would change my life forever. Probably because it hasn't. But I'm having a lot of people call me and a lot of people get in touch, and some old friends. It's very nice. Who I didn't even know were into coin pushing. But anyway, he said, "Look, we're doing an exhibition of this new coin pusher idea we have, and it seems like you'd be the perfect person to come down and test a Monopoly coin pusher." And I said, "Look, Bob, are you going to cover my expenses this time? Because you still owe me from way back in 91. Or what, not 91, 81. Oh my God, it's been so many years. Anyway, he said, "Okay, I'll be straight with you. I cannot cover your hotel. I cannot cover meals. I can't cover anything." And I said, well, I at least be playing for money? And he goes, "Well, coin pushing is illegal." And I said, "So let me see if I understand this. You want me to schlep down to Atlantic City. You want me to pay for my own hotel. And you want me to help you out with a Monopoly coin pusher." And he says, "Look, if you're going to make a fuss about it, yeah, you can play for money." And it's like, "How can I play for money? It's illegal." And he said, "Because the New Jersey Gaming Commissioner is over at table 10 beating the crap out of a couple of newbies." And I said, "And he's okay with it?" He said, "Yeah, as an exhibition game, he's fine with it." Okay, so I'm going to be playing for money. Now, then the next question becomes, how do I win the money? Now, how do you play? In other words, how do you play Monopoly on a coin pusher? Well, first of all, you can see up front there's $500 bills, actually two $500 bills, Monopoly money, of course, but it's worth $1,000 each to me, two 500s if I get them off. Then behind those are the community chest and chance cards, but only the ones that give you money. You can see the ones that take money are on the side. So that's part one. Part two is, of course, I have to make monopolies. The way this is set up, you see those properties along the back line? Well, those are not complete monopolies. They're all missing the lead card. Like Boardwalk is the lead of Boardwalk and Park Place, or Baltic leads Mediterranean, or Pennsylvania leads the rest of the greens. All of the final cards that would complete the monopoly are in the tower. Now, If you complete the monopoly, then you get the highest rent on the lead property. So like in Boardwalk and Park Place, Boardwalk with a hotel is $2,000. So I would get $2,000 if I completed Boardwalk and Park Place. On the flip side, if I completed Mediterranean and Baltic, I would get $450 because that's the highest rent on Baltic, which is the lead property. And so on and so on. And also, just so you know, the $50 chips you see in the back, yeah, they were $50. So try not to confuse that with anything else. $50 is $50. Now, I know you guys have some questions. Like, will the cards fit down the chute? Well, they'll fit into the chute, but they won't fit all the way down. So the rule is, if the property falls into the chute, then you have it. It doesn't matter if it goes all the way down. They'll come by and they'll do a clean out, and that'll be that. Now, I'm probably forgetting something. I always do. Oh yes, the dice you see there. If I get both dice off, then and I get the chance to roll them, and if I roll doubles, I double whatever my winnings were. So you got to admit that's pretty good. Now, as for the rest of it, I get 200 quarters. 100, 200. Because, it's $200 when you pass go, but $200 in quarters would be ridiculous. And I also get only 10 minutes to play. And when they told me that, I said, hey, whoever played a Monopoly game in 10 minutes? He said, you beat me once in 20. And I said, so you're going to give me 20 minutes? He said, no, 10 minutes. I said, okay, fine. I'll see what I can do in 10 minutes. I guess we're pretty much ready to go. The timer is... Danger Zone has bills to pay. So I love to introduce you to our new sponsor, Happy Harry's Pastries. And they've asked me to say this. Listen, ladies, do you have a friend who's always fit and slim and athletic? And doesn't that really just make you feel awful about yourself? Well, Happy Harry's can fix that. No, you don't have to go on a diet. You just have to buy her Happy Harry's irresistible gift assortment. See, what people don't know about our gift assortment is it has a heck of a lot more calories than you'd expect. I mean, our dozen chocolate chip cookies. If you ate one of our chocolate chip cookies a day for 2 weeks, you would put on 5 pounds guaranteed. If we have a cupcake, they have a cupcake that has all the calories of a full-size 6-layer chocolate cake. Okay. And guess what? If she thinks she likes to eat healthy, great. We have a bran muffin. You know what it doesn't have in it? Bran. It's just packed with calorie after calorie after calorie, and they're too delicious to resist. So get her this. Order her the Happy Harry's gift assortment, and within a couple of months, she'll be huffing and puffing up the stairs just like you do. Well, that's Happy Harry's for you. Always thinking of the other person, of making the other person heavier. And Happy Harry's is located in Brooklyn between the laundromat and the restaurant. Okay, what say we get started? Here, let me get them to start the timer. Okay, 10 minutes. So, what can I say about Monopoly? Monopoly is based on something called the landlord's game. The whole point of which was to convince Congress that we didn't need an income tax. Now, I'm convinced we don't need an income tax, but the problem was convincing Congress. Stuff is starting to fall. That's good. So this game showed, and the whole point of the game, and if you think about it, is still the point of Monopoly. Oh, the cards are coming down. It's still the point of Monopoly, is that landlords. Why did it get so quiet? Oh, okay. There we go. That landlords, if you just tax them, you wouldn't need an income tax. Now, what this didn't take into account, I believe, is that landlords would respond to this by immediately raising rents. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's sort of like, yeah, you'd be paying income tax, in a sense, because you would just be paying it to your landlord, who then paid it to the government. But a woman whose name now escapes me because of the effective game company propaganda, invented the game to make her socialist point. I have 8 minutes left. I'm not sure how many quarters I'm going to have. I don't think I'm going to get any quarters off before the end of this game. And she made up a bunch of them, and they didn't have Xerox machines back in the 30s. So she just handmade a whole bunch of copies, and it caught on, and it was wildly popular all over. So a game company came along and pretty much stole it. And what's really so unfortunate okay, the judges are saying that these cards are considered off because they are obviously off. And I said, does that mean the 500s are too? And they said, we'll see. Of course. 7 minutes, without all that many quarters. So basically, they took a game that was invented as socialist propaganda, and they turned it into a game known for pitting people against each other, to show how wonderful capitalism is or something. I don't know. Personally, I just like to play games. I don't want politics mixed up in them. Okay, guys, I have just under 6 minutes. Let's see what I can do here. A whole bunch of properties are coming off, but none of them mean anything unless I can get something to come off the tower. Anyway, I was talking about keeping politics out of games. And you know what? It's not really my business. If people want to play a political game, they can play a political game. What difference does it make to me? But that's not my taste. You know, I also tend to stay away from war games. It's kind of why I like coin pushing, because there's really no politics in it. It's just a game. Well, you can lose money, and I suppose there's people who think gambling is political or something like that. I don't know. What do I know? All I can do is play Monopoly and Coin Pusher. I have no other skills. So let's see if we can get this thing down. And anyone who thinks I have any other skills can go read my Wikipedia. Okay, 4 minutes, and this is how many quarters I have left. I really have no choice but to try and just knock the tower down. Okay, I have 3.5 minutes and basically 3.5 quarters. No, not quite that bad. Oh, I got something down. Aha! 250, so I have something. So do you guys have any childhood memories of playing Monopoly? Did you play with free parking? Because that's what turns it into a game of pure luck. Previous to that, I mean, if you play by the actual rules, it's luck mixed with strategy, like sort of backgammon. But frankly, Las Vegas should look into it, or Atlantic City rather. Last 2 quarters, I think. Let's see what's going on after this. Okay. I have 2 minutes left, but no quarters. Do I really have no quarters? Okay, I have 2 quarters. 2 quarters.
2 minutes remaining.
Okay, I'm going to do 1 quarter a minute. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, let's see. This is 1 quarter. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Nah, I'm not gonna make you wait. Oh well. Believe it or not, my son and his helper spent much of the afternoon after Aaron's, believe it or not, golf lesson, which he's getting better and better at. They spent the afternoon hunting for coin pushers in laundromats around, and something's going on because a lot of these laundry places that have coin pushers are unplugging them and just not plugging them back in. Now, one place where they know Arn very well will plug it back in for him, but another place did refuse. And it's hard to tell whether they're refusing because they're not the boss and they can't make the decision, or if they're refusing because they got some sort of notification. But I just hope they stay up. It's bad enough I'm springing for all his coin pushing. Now I'm going to have to start springing for the prizes too if I have to get my own for him, which I will. Most of his regular needs are covered.
Time's up. Congratulations. Please like and subscribe.
Yes, what she said. Time's up. You could use this moment while I call for a cleanup.
2, 1.
Oh, don't
go.
start over. While I call over them over, you can use this time, and I'll give you a little time with the machine. Use this time to like and subscribe and share, and find a friend who likes coin pushing, and or who doesn't like coin pushing but owes you a favor, and get them to like, subscribe, watch. You know, you don't have to watch the whole thing. All you have to do is turn it on and not turn it off. But I think you'll enjoy. I think this is a pretty enjoyable thing. Anyway, they're going to count it all up, and won't take them very long. And who knows? Since it's still mostly intact, maybe I'll get to play this again. Thank you. Bye. I didn't mean goodbye, go away. I meant I have to go get Bob. Okay, hold on. Bob, you want to come over? Bob, I'm going to have to go get him. Hold on. Okay. They counted it out. Now they're going to let me count it out for you. Okay. First, in Monopoly Cash, 2 500s actually came down, and 2 they gave me, I think probably because they felt sorry for me. So that's 2,000 right there. That's 2,100 with the 250s. And the properties I got were only Indiana, Mediterranean. Whoa, wait. No. Indiana, Mediterranean, States, St. Charles, Vermont, and Oriental. So, no monopolies. I'm out of the game. But I might give this another try sometime. Okay, guys, I thought we were done. But they offered me a deal, which is I give up the $2,100 they already won. I get to keep these cards, these properties: Oriental, Vermont, St. Charles, States, Mediterranean, Indiana, and in return, I get 5 more minutes and 100 more quarters. So I get to keep playing. That's good news. Hold on. Okay, guys, here I go again. Hold on, let me make sure they set the timer. Hold on, they set it for 4 minutes. I got to get them to change it to 5, because that was the deal. Okay, 5 it is. Okay, as soon as it tells me it's 5, I can go.
Five minutes remaining.
Maybe it would help if I remember to turn on the machine. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're getting lucky here. Okay. They didn't turn the lights back on right. Hold on. Okay, I'm pausing it at 4 minutes while I fix the lighting. Okay.